Let me know if you can hear me right now. Tap the screen one time if you can hear me. Tap the screen one time if you can hear me. Tap the screen one time if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Tap the screen one time if you can hear me. Tap the screen one time if you can hear me. Tap the screen one time. What's happening? Can y'all hear me now? I don't see nobody tapping the screen. Y'all almost can't hear me. You can't hear me? Hold on, let me see. Is the Bluetooth? The Bluetooth is on. Connected. Let me know if you can hear me though. Because I want to make sure that I say this and I'm heard. Can y'all hear me? That's perfect. All praises to the Father. All praises be to the Most High and His only begotten Son, whom the world called Jesus Christ. We gonna call Him YAHAWASHI. That's what we're doing. Oh man, I had to get because I couldn't find a chair high enough, so I got a bucket. I got a bucket. I got a bucket to sit on. Not, I got a bucket to. I got a bucket. I got a listen. I got a bucket. Got a bucket to sit on, so I can get on the level real quick. Just a little. Woo! What a time we've been having within the nation of Israel. It's been beautiful, right? Oh, man, I had an awesome conversation with some Hebrews. I could mention their names, but because I don't feel like they need to be brought into the conversation of this caliber, I'm just gonna say I'm thankful to you, brothers. You know who you are. I'm thankful to you, sisters. You know who you are. That called me and contacted me and offered wise counsel, sound counsel, righteous counsel. I thank the Father for you. I thank you sincerely from the chambers of my heart. I thank you. I thank the Father for you. I pray that He continually increase you. Yeah, that way. Um, Let me grab some information for y'all real quick. We're gonna talk about megalomania. What is a megalomania? I'll give you the definition. A megalomaniac is an individual who has an unnaturally strong wish for power and control, or one who thinks that they are much more important and powerful than they really are. Oops, we're going there. A person who has an obsessive preoccupation with power and self-importance, often to the point of delusion. Oh man, that's heavy. I had to go to school for this one. I had to study and take some notes for this one because I wanted to share with the rest of the class my findings. Megalomania. All megalomaniacs are narcissists. I'm gonna say that again. All megalomaniacs are narcissists. Please tag someone in the video that you think is a megalomaniac or a narcissist. If these are the words we're going to use. Megalomaniac been around for a while. Narcissistic, I just heard that within the past few years. I think it's just a new word people have picked up that they don't really know how to spell. Let's just keep it for what it is. Um, Examples of megalomania. Delusions of grandeur, an obsession with power, as it was mentioned in the definition. An inflated self-esteem, lack of empathy. The Oxford English Dictionary, that was written in 1978, defines megalomania as the insanity of self-exaltation. And let's see, these synonyms for megalomania or a megalomaniac is one who is an egotist, a narcissist, there's that word again, egomaniac, a self-important individual, means they're only important to themselves. An arrogant person, one who is conceited, a jerk. Hang on to these words, y'all. A heel, a clown, a joker, a cad, creep, snake, or bore. Why am I sharing this definition with you guys today? Because if you were within the nation of Israel and you have been watching the foolery that's been going on, the individual who goes by the name of Judah Mack definitely fits this description. Matter of factly, if you were to go to the definition of megalomaniac, you probably won't see his picture next to that definition, but it should definitely have his picture next to that definition. And I'm saying this because, why am I saying this? I am saying this because far too often we come across a megalomaniac in our walk, and we don't know how to cut a person like that off. We don't know how to stop dealing with an individual of that design. Today, we are here to discuss only these things because after I have this conversation, like, man, it's so much more. Shout out to 6ix9ine. Shout out to Amanyah. It's so much more bigger fish to fry, so much more important things to be doing than to be worrying about somebody who is enshrouded and consumed in megalomania. Yeah, we don't entertain people like that. And if we've given them some time and some energy, we need to learn to cut these kind of people off. Megalomaniacs are like faulty appliances within a building. So let's say a megalomaniac is, in this instance, is a toaster. You have a toaster oven in your kitchen, and the cord is kind of eroded at the end where the cord connects to the appliance. And when you plug it in, it's always sparking. Now, if you leave that thing unchecked, what happens is that spark soon becomes a flame that soon becomes an inferno, and it burns the house down. How does one then detach themselves from someone who is a megalomaniac? You gotta unplug a weirdo nigga like that. Yeah. You got to unplug megalomaniacs. You cannot engage them because then you start to look and sound like them. Me, myself, personally, I'm not trying to think I'm nothing more than what the Father made me. I'm just a servant. I said this, I stand on this, I live and die by this. A lot of the nation of Israel has been applauding the efforts of Judah Mack, like this man ain't sat up and disrespected y'all to y'all face like y'all are nothing. And yet again, good liars, good salesmen of falsehoods, they are. And shout out to the brothers and the sisters who reached out to me and offered wise counsel. Because whether this was about a rap beef or difference in doctrine or brothers just being just straight up females on tampon energy, we are not supposed to entertain or further engage megalomaniacs. I put out some content a few months back. We'll call him Judy for conversation purposes. Judy McIntosh got in his bag, and hold on, let me adjust this bucket I'm sitting on. Let me adjust this bucket. And Judy McIntosh decides to then put out a diss record and say some stuff that doesn't line up with the people or the persons involved in the conversation. Now, if we can make this about a person that is deluded beyond levels of grandeur, then we talking about Judy McIntosh. I can't even call him Judah Mack because when I look in the book of Maccabees, and I've looked through pretty much all 4 books of the Maccabees, the one that they refer to as the hammer would have never done the things that this young man is calling himself would do. Have you ever known, and I'm just saying for the ones that read the Apocrypha, and you've read the first and second account of Maccabees, you ever known Judah Maccabees to sow discord amongst brethren? Have you ever known the hammer to, even jokingly, put his dirty feet in the air and show everybody his rectum? Have you ever known the one that they call Judas Maccabeus that has 4 brothers and a daddy that was leading the Maccabean revolt? Have you ever known him to twerk on the camera? Have you ever known him to be just a stone bold-faced dog liar? No, you haven't. So my question would be to all Israel, why do y'all continue to support a nigga who you know disrespected your women, disrespected y'all men, and y'all still love this man enough to support his foolishness? I'm not asking you to support me. I would never ask you to support me. I would never, if you know me, Israel, you know I ain't never asked y'all to support me. Never asked it. It was things that was being said back and forth between Trap with Us, House of Hardcore, myself. A lot of it was very distasteful. A lot of it was very not within biblical parameters. I'm willing to admit that. MASHAYACH put out a video last night on YouTube, and I seen the video on YouTube for all of about 5 minutes, and I just knew that even that conversation, they showed no integrity. So let's do this. Let's do this. I like to play this game. It's a good game because it's a game that lets you know who's really real and who's really fake. We're going to play Swear to Yah. Swear to Yah that I ain't call y'all and tell y'all, Judah, Mosh, Hanasaw, that it could go however it need to go. Because I'm prepared to take it wherever. Swear to the Father right now that I ain't say that. Swear to the Most High right now that y'all niggas didn't tell me y'all wasn't recording conversations. Swear to the Most High right now that I didn't tell y'all I wasn't recording no conversations. And to this day, still ain't got no recordings of y'all. Swear to the Father that y'all didn't tell me that on the phone. See, I remember the conversations on the phone because I called y'all. Then Hanasaw called me. And as we dialoguing, myself, Marsh, Hanasaw, Judah decides to want to get in the conversation. And the conversation would have went smooth until they decided to include the megalomaniac. When the megalomaniac got on the phone, his words were, and I quote, and I quote, Emanon, this is what you gonna say when you get on the internet. And if you don't say this, then fuck your apology. Those was his words. Y'all know Judah Mack. You know Judah Mack. You know Judy McIntosh. So if Judy's watching, if not, you tag me in his video because, of course, he also watches me from his wife's page, Rachel Bot Israel Thomas. Hey, Judy. We see you, Judy. You still lost, Judy. You know how you lost? Because you're showing all the signs of a reprobate. You're showing all the signs of megalomania. You are exalting yourself, brother. Well, you're showing that you ain't no brother of mine. You're showing that you're not a brother to brothers. You just literally use people for whatever tactics that exalt you. And swear to the Father. Swear to the Father that you didn't try to move the goalposts in our conversation. Yes, of course, I admit. Yes, I did. I had a very different energy on the phone with these brothers when I talked to them on the phone. I ain't recording nothing. To this day, all praise to the Father. I don't have it in me to be a slime ball nigga. Yeah, niggas know me. Brothers know me. I ain't gotta do no slime ball activity. Not ever. Let the Most High judge between me and you. So I dropped these records and swear to the Most High you didn't get mad in your bag. Swear to the Father right now you still ain't under your skin mad because I got in your grass and told nothing but facts. I didn't clown you about no jokes. I ain't dish you, ha ha ha. I spit facts, Negro. And yeah, there are some forces that want to see me smush you like gum under my shoe. But why would I want to mess up my shoes like that? And I'm not talking about the Pumas that you put $20 on. Because guess what? Since then, I got my own shoes. Since then, you know, y'all said some stuff that if I was a sensitive individual, it would have hurt my feelings. But why do that when you're playing chess? See, I'm a chess player. If you ever played chess, you know you move without emotion. You move with certainty. You move with purpose. Everything throughout this whole process been a chess move because I knew you niggas was gonna be fraudulent. I knew you niggas was recording my conversations. That's why the stuff that I said in there clearly drew you into a confrontation where you really supposed to focus all your energies on me. See, because I know how to shut down megalomaniacs. I know how to unplug from you. So this was how it was gonna play out, y'all. Take all the attention off my hardcore, because he got more to lose than I do. You should come bang on me, since I'm the one doing all the talking in the records. I'm the one still doing all the talking right now, even though he just posted some videos. I've spoken with him since the last couple conversations, and in his mind, hey, can't nobody go at him and he ain't gonna do nothing about it. That's cool. That's cool. Me, what I've done at this point, if I do anything else, it just looks like overkill. Because Judy McIntosh to me is a nobody. Any man who has the disregard and disrespect for the father's children, that's a reprobate. After the first and second admonition, you supposed to stop dealing with niggas like that. But y'all deal with it. Y'all tolerate it. Y'all applaud him. Y'all make tracks for him. You record it. You do video edits for him. Yeah. And it's okay. Hey, listen, everybody got a side they got to pick. I ain't asked nobody to pick a side with me. I'm for Dolo. Not asking Mahar. I ain't asked nobody. All I ever asked the Father to do was to assist me. I ain't never asked none of y'all to come jump ship with me. Never. Swear to the Father that I said it. Put it on wax. Put it in front of the chat if I ask any of y'all to help me in dressing this nigga down when clearly he ain't built to go heads up. He gotta get a team. You know you powerful. You know you powerful when they got a gang up on you. You know they is. So I know the power that the Father put within me as a servant of the Father. Not as a nigga who think he lied because he might have swagger jacked the nigga name out the Bible. None of that. Not because I went and I took and added to and took away from the scriptures and called him the dead nigga, lost nigga scrolls, whatever he tried to do. Blasphemous piece of work that was. Yeah, y'all applauded that. Yay! Judy, look at you go, Judy. Why am I calling you Judy? Because only females do what you do, Judy. The only females that get the camera, and whether it's a joke or not, twerk something. Your only female's gonna get up and sow discord and be messy and instigate and record phone conversations and go run back and tell like you really got motion when the Father been snatched the oil about your lamp. He been snatched it about your lamp. You know how I know he snatched it about your lamp? By the content that you put out. Every time you open your mouth, you say nothing but the most profane babblings. And I ain't gotta make nothing up on you. I don't have to record you. I don't gotta do none of that. You know, y'all said I was babbling, right? I was babbling. Watch this. How'd you like the song Flight Pattern? Was that babbling? Was that me babbling? You couldn't do nothing but hand it over to the individuals who called you and said, hey, Judah, that's a good one. You got to eat that. Yeah, you got to eat that, baby. And it can continue all you wanted to on your side. On this side right here, and I'm saying this in front of the nation of Israel, whether somebody like it or not. Man, the fish that's on my plate are way bigger, and them the ones I'm finna fry. I don't got time to be dealing with no peon niggas, man. Them niggas ain't built like me, and I ain't built like them. When you come under the guise of brotherhood and friendship, and you turn a snake and you try to parallel it to sin, and you the sinner, how dare you? How dare you? And shame on you, Israelites, that support the foolishness, whether it's my side or that side. Now, granted, I stood for righteousness. I'm the one that was speaking for brothers to not get into confrontations. I was told I was a truck stop prostitute. I live a beggar's life. These niggas went to the nation with it. And the people who know me know I ain't never been on that kind of time. Truck stop prostitute, huh? Lot lizard, huh? Oh, it was a joke? Haha, joke's on you. Because who manages Judy when he's twerking? Who manages Judy when he's saying the rhetoric that's coming up out his neck? You know, the Most High, better pray the Most High don't get you for the things that you said. Because homie was talking out the side of his head. That's how I know that we in the signs of the times. Because they the definition of the blind lead the blind. I read the book of Maccabees and know I don't see you. So when you say you Judah Mack, then bro, I don't believe you. I'm looking through the pages and I still can't find you. I guess you let your ego and your narcissism blind you. 2-4-6-8-10. False prophet though. Calling brothers chicken sandwich. You a sloppy Joe. Call it what you wanna. Should have never got me started. Now I gotta be disrespectful because to me, you a mystery. I know niggas from your hood. What hood you from? You have no history. Never broke nothing. Never popped nothing. What? Nigga, stop fronting. Tell me you can hear me. If you're in the audience and you can hear me right now, please type 1 in the chat. If you can hear me right now, please type 1 in the chat because we just merely talking. Can you hear me? Can you hear me like this? Mic check 1, 2. Holla what it do. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, then we here. Let me see. I'm finna add somebody to the chat right now. Check, check. Can you hear me? I know y'all can hear me, right? Yeah, there go my mic. My mic sound nice. Check 1. You can hear me, Zeph? If you can hear me, tap the screen. Let me know something. But here's the thing. This is what I want to say. This barrage of records is not me cracking jokes on a man or who he connected to. This is me rebuking you. This ain't no joke. Judy, this ain't no joke. I don't joke. I play for real. I'm your Huckleberry. You ever seen Tombstone? Like Wide Earth for real. I'm your Huckleberry, boy. I play to win. And I'm only going to win because the Father gets this thing. And if we're his children, then we get the W because we are operating in what he said is kingdom authority. There's three types of authority in this earth. It's the earthly authority, then you got kingdom authority. Then you got hellish authority. And you got these brothers from Track With Us operating in hellish authority. Yeah, I mean, lying, sowing discord, bearing false witness, female behavior, because that only female is going to keep up a bunch of drama and mess. And to the brothers and sisters who reached out to me, Sister Erica, if you can hear me, just tap the screen for me one time. Put a one in the chat or something, because I want to make sure what I say is being heard. Because after I address it, I ain't really going to address it no more. I'm on the bigger and better things. Here's the rub. You unplug from people who are megalomaniacs. You unplug from people who are megalomaniacs. If you think I'm a megalomaniac, unplug from me. Straight up. I don't think I'm better than nobody. I never tried to put myself on a pedestal or act like I'm so godlike that I'm better than niggas. Nah. And I appreciate the wise counsel that came from the people that know me and know the labels and know the fellowship and know the brotherhood and see me how you see me. That's what you get. Now, for anybody who is then taking a false narrative from niggas who you know are disrespectful and disregard the scriptures and don't honor the Father by keeping his laws, statutes, commandments, or observing his days and appointed times, or treating his brothers and his sisters with the same thing that was mandated in the scriptures. If you want to take his word for it, hey, be my guest. Use the pencil to draw your own conclusion. I'm saying this publicly. Don't care who like it. Don't care who got a problem with it. I'm done getting on this subject. Why? Because there's so much more to be focused on. And if you are someone who has more focus in life and better things to do with your time, then you too would do the same thing, which is unplug from this nonsense. Yeah. You know what a reprobate is? Let's get the definition of reprobate real quick. I just want to see what the definition says. Let's see. Help me, Ruach Kodesh. Let's see what the definition of reprobate is. Don't you do it. I don't want that. Thank you. I won't. Google it. Everybody say Google it. Let's see. All praises to the Father, man. I'm cracking jokes because if you really listen to the words in flight pattern, it's overkill. If you listen to Tell Me What You See, if you listen to Expose, tracks like that, I wasn't being comical at all. Sure wasn't. No, I was told I was 50 Cent, Timu 50 Cent or whatever. Yeah, this Timu 50 Cent got up under Judy McIntosh's thumb and hurt his feelings. And that tampon is where it's deep. He know it. Him and his partners know it. Let's see. Reprobate. What is the definition of reprobate? Let's see. Reprobate, an unprincipled person. Let's see if we can get another definition. In Calvinism, right? It's a sinner who is not of the elect and is predestined to damnation. A reprobate is one who is an unprincipled person. In Calvinism, it's a sinner, right, who is not of the elect and who is predestined to damnation. Ananias, what's up, baby? You should have several seats and stop interjecting in conversations that have nothing to do with you, sir. But it's okay, because in a minute, whether I decide to take my leave or not, I'm gonna leave you instigators and you naysayers to keep gossiping amongst yourselves. So it's cool and nice. I appreciate you for pulling up to the conversation. Um, what does it mean if someone is a reprobate? A reprobate is typically defined as a person who is morally depraved, unprincipled, or wicked. It can also refer to someone who is rejected by the Most High and beyond the hope of salvation. In essence, a reprobate is someone who is considered to be beyond redemption due to their immoral or sinful behavior. Now, I say that to say this. For one that is doomed to destruction, you're supposed to remove yourself far away from them. So, Israel, if you feel like I'm a reprobate, then separate yourself from me. But we know for certain that that nigga's a reprobate. Y'all know. Ananias, you know Judah Mack is a reprobate. I've heard stories about the things he said about your house and your wife and your daughter. I've heard things, brother. And yet, you defend this man. Hey, I don't know what nobody expect from the outcome of this situation, but let me tell you what to expect from this side. When I drop this mic and I cut this screen off, like, I'm gonna be done with it. I done heard a lot of lies being spewed from that side. I done heard a lot of niggas defend that side. As I look even in this camera right now, the comments that are pouring in is coming from support of that side. So stay on that side. It's okay. It doesn't hurt me in the slightest. Matter of fact, when I heard the record that Judy McIntosh put out, where he did a poo-poo job on the ether sample, shout out to B Hood. It was shoddy work at best. It was a failed attempt and a reach at best. So if you want to continue to support a megalomaniac, an egotist, a fabulist, one who lies, one who makes up a fabulous lie, one who has delusions of grandeur, if you choose to want to support that nigga, that's on you. I never asked y'all to support me. Yeah. Say, I never asked you to support me, Israel. And I ain't saying that to be snide or funky. I'm just speaking the facts. I never asked you to support me. But what I did ask you to do is to stay out of it. Let the parties involved hash it out, and eventually it'll fizz out and it'll be done. So in the season where I was quiet, now I'm talking, and niggas want me to shut up, but it still ain't a man alive that's muzzled this mouth. So the fact that I'm still talking about it ain't gonna change just because the nigga don't like what I'm saying, or he want me to shut up just because he want me to shut up. The father ain't told me to shut up, so how can you? Yeah, you have no power and authority over me. Only the one who created me with purpose, for purpose, on purpose, has authority over me. And to the gentleman over at Trap With Us, I say, hey man, you might want to pull the tampon string out. It's showing, man. It's showing. The video where you presented that whack evidence, Mosh, is a failed attempt at best to try to make the people see that I'm full of whatever. And I'm scared. And I'm all tiptoeing. But again, it's a reach. I don't have to propagandize. The people see what it is. At the end of the day, when you look at the reality of the situation, even if you think I'm wrong for saying anything, do you know that y'all support this man who has disrespectfully, repeatedly put it in y'all face? He don't rock with y'all like that. See, you don't know me, Ananias. You've never heard of me until you start talking to Judah Mack. You ain't never heard of me. I ain't never been on nobody's radar for being a reprobate. He has. Misha, if you a Gentile, please get out the conversation. This has nothing to do with you. This is an internal house meeting. This is an in-house meeting. So anybody who's not of the tribes, shut up. We ain't even talking to you. All right? And if you want another hook, it's going to cost you $50. All right, so check this out. I'm going to take my leave now. But all praises be to the Father. I thank all the brothers and sisters who reached out to me personally that I spoke with, who let me know that you niggas are beneath me. The niggas who support you are beneath me. The niggas who keeping up the foolishness and instigating the nonsense are beneath me. It took some real brothers and sisters to reach out and remind me of who I am in MASHAYACH. Yes, in-house. Get out the house. It ain't got nothing to do with you. I tried to call you when you was over there taking sides and you ran. So guess what? We ain't trying to talk to you. You've had your opportunity to have a conversation and you ducked me. I got your number, fam. Please don't make me get on your grass. So at the end of the day, you know what? It ain't even important. This is what's important. You pick your side, stay over there. If you continue to want to keep up the foolishness, speak on the House of Maharako, speak on me, he might want to keep going. Me, I know how to cut a megalomaniac off. I know how to cut off niggas who full of themselves. I unplug. And eventually, you'll stop talking. But if not, it clearly proves that you're everything that this definition speaks of. I'm not at no point in time caring what nobody think about me because I know what the Father allowed me to do. I know what the Father was with me on in the conversations. I know what the Father allowed me to have access to in the dialogues between our houses. I know the role that I played. I didn't play both sides. I ain't gonna run over here and tell them stuff that this house said. I ain't gonna run over here and tell them what this house said. I broke it for brothers to be peaceable. Niggas told me I was a quote unquote hoe ass nigga, bitch ass nigga, prostitute ass nigga, bum ass nigga, homeless ass nigga, all these things. Nobody said nothing. Nobody said nothing. So now I'm talking. And I'll cash app you if you can shut me up. I'll cash app you. I just got $2 in there because, broke niggas pay bills. Broke niggas pay bills, okay? Everybody who act like they just got bread like that, well, keep acting. Me, I live a real life in real time, dealing with real life situations, and I don't have the capacity to keep going back and forth with broken niggas who trying to pop like they winning and the Most High on their side. No, he is not. The Father don't deal with reprobates. He just don't. And I don't deal with megalomaniacs. To the 12 tribes, I say shalom. To all the other nations, well, you know what it is. Please to the house of Jacob when you finish.